everyone, welcome to Real Issues, where we talk about marriage, relationships and godly parenting. My name is Ade-Oyinleye. Today on Real Issues, I'll be talking about another hindrance to family bonding, and that hindrance is comparison. It's quite common among parents, because we want our children to be the best. You compare them with their classmates, you compare them with friends, you compare them even with siblings, which is very, very detrimental to family bonding. Let me give an example. The academics, you hear something like, "Mommy, I came second in class," and you're like, "Who came first? Does he have two heads?" Instead of checking if his performance is actually better than what he had the previous term, you're like comparing him with another person because you're looking at the position, which might not really work well. He might have come second, but probably better than what he did the previous term. So what's the basis for the comparison? Let's not forget that we are all wired differently. Some children are early starters, some are late starters. But one thing that is sure is that God has endowed every one of us with the potentials necessary for us to be able to add value to others. So what do we need to do as parents? Identify those potentials and fan them to flame. Don't blow out their fire. Let them walk at their own pace. Don't use another person as a yardstick for measuring their own level of success. We are wired differently. Each child is unique. We have our own personalities, peculiar to us. Some are introverts, some are extroverts. You don't expect an introverted child to behave like an extrovert. It's not going to work. And so why would you compare him? Probably he prefers to just be on his own. Instead of you finding a way to identify that, okay, identify with him, you're like, no, you must be like the one that's always up and about, shouting, making noise, making friends and all of that. That introverted child is also special. We can't all be the same. That's variety, they say, is the spice of life. Our temperaments too are different. A child can go about because of his temperament, can scatter everywhere, do things, and another one is well organized. You don't tell the other one that, look, your sister is always well organized, you are not well organized. It's because you don't understand him. If his temperament has to do with his, is to find a way of working with him so that he will be able to deal with his weaknesses and enhance his strength, not comparing him with the other. And when we compare siblings, we end up raising rivalry between them. They get to look at themselves as enemies. It breeds hatred, jealousy. And because of that, they can't bond. And remember, we're talking about family bonding. And such children will end up having destructive tendencies. Some can slip into depression easily, and before you know it, they're contemplating suicide. I'm sure we don't want that in our home. So why don't we go sit back, see what you can do to support them, to encourage them to be better than who they were yesterday. Not better than a friend or better than a colleague, but better than who they were yesterday. And as you do so, you will see the amazing changes in your family. Thank you so much for watching. Till I come your way again in the next episode, where I'll be sharing another hindrance to family bonding. I remain Ade-Oyinleye. God bless you.